Alright, I know what some of y'all are thinking.
Oh, it's a Knightmareframe build. It's gonna have one of those mods.
Well, hell yeah, it is a Knightmareframe build, and who else does it like me and shares it with y'all? But all that aside, what's good folks, it's Knightmareframe here with a new crazy fun build video. Now let me ask you one question. Well, it might evolve into a series of questions from that initial one, but whatever. So, ever heard of Tank-Quinox? No? Immortal Equinox? No? Oh, is that a bombard rocket or a fly hitting me? Quinox? Oh damn, you're about to be surprised. Even though some of y'all might have an idea of how it works, stick around. I mean, who knows, it might surprise you. So Equinox is known for her maim and sleep builds. You know, all them peeps going into a Daro, sleeping and stealth killing enemies for focus or leveling, and main builds for ESO and other shit. But what if I brings you a build that changes her playstyle for those who love face tanking? Alright, let's get this out of the way first. I love tanks. If a frame is tanky in Warframe, I immediately love it unconditionally. When I play MMOs, I always pick a tank. And also in Overwatch, I play tanks. So if there's a way to make a certain frame into a tank, but still make them viable, then you know I am going to do it. Alright, Equinox is the only frame that has 8 abilities. Oh yes, and for those who didn't know, depending on what form she's in, she can be either a support or a DPS frame. What? She can heal and deal damage? Now I'll be looking at Trinity. Girl, what you doing? I got my 2 and 4, batch. Fair enough. Her first ability allows her to change between night and day form. For those who still don't get it, let me break it down for y'all. Equinox is a crossdresser. Her day form is Prince Equinox. Her night form is Princess Equinox. For me, personally, I love Princess Equinox because she look all pretty and shit. And the night aspect is her support form. Every time you switch between night and day, you're granted buffs for a short duration. You gain increased armor and shields in night and increased weapon damage and movement speed in day. You see where I'm going with this? Her second ability, Rest and Rage, allows you to manipulate enemies. While in night, you put them to sleep, and in day, they receive increased damage from all sources, but they also gain movement and attack speed bonuses. An alternative to Speed Nova if you have the augment equipped. Her third ability, Pacify and Provoke. In night form, you are able to reduce the damage the enemies deal, depending on your power strength. While in day, you increase the power strength of you and allies. Her fourth ability, Mend and Maim, is what determines her DPS or healing potential. When she activates her 4, while in night, she releases an aura surrounding the area that restores some shields with each enemy killed. And when released, anything that died during Maim will contribute to the health that will be healed. When activated in day, she will do periodic slash damage to enemies, and anything that is killed will accumulate damage and will be stored up till it gets to insane numbers. And when deactivated, she will release all the stored damage to enemies within range. All her abilities have quite unique and amazing augments, but we will focus on only one augment in this build. And now for the modding. Of course, the aura can be whatever you want, but I choose the dash polarity so I can fit corrosive projection, energy siphon, and enemy radar. Sure-footed cause good lord, Equinox loves falling over. And if you're down, you're so going to take shit tons of damage from all enemies. If you have the prime version, you would have to form the aura to steel charge so you can fit in primed sure-footed, because it is 100% better. Get it? Get it? Cause you know, never mind. Stretch for some range, Hunter Adrenaline for energy, cause good lord, she is energy hungry. This girl can eat. Taking damage while in night form with Pacify on drains so much energy with each enemy attack, so Hunter Adrenaline counters that. And of course, the augment amplifies the effect. Umbral mods to increase HP and power strength, because that is needed for the damage reduction from the enemies. And to top it all off, we got 2 Arcane Guardians, giving us that sweet 1600 armor. Because let's be honest, she barely has any armor, and these Arcanes help her out so much. Now, this isn't a build that you have to use, this is a build that makes you think, why not? If we can do it, let's do it. And to top it all off, we got our conference call. This helps us with DPSing, grouping up enemies, and also healing. And of course, let's not forget my beloved Bud Stallion for more healing and armor stripping. And for those who do not want to be a tanky Equinox, there is the main build that Equinox uses in ESO and general DPS scenarios. A little tip, you can start the mission in either day or night depending on how light or dark your energy color is. I kept it gray so I can always start in night form. Ah, good tip, right? For more random content, follow me on Instagram, join the Discord. Alright folks, that's been it for me. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe, and as always, peace.